Take a slow, easy breath. Let the air flow in without effort and let it leave just as softly. Place one hand over the heart and the other over the belly. Feel the steady rise and fall. This small motion says, "It is safe here." When the body hears safety, the mind begins to soften and the spirit comes forward with gentle wisdom. If there has been tension around money, time, health, or purpose, let that tension rest for a while. Let this be a kind pause. The world often asks for speed. Inner life asks for care. Abundance is not a race. Abundance is a relationship between thoughts, feelings, and the loving power that shapes life. When the body settles, the mind listens. When the mind listens, the heart speaks. And when the heart speaks, life can answer in caring ways. Close the eyes if it feels right. Breathe in to a soft count of 4 and out to a count of 6. This longer exhale tells the nervous system that there is no danger here. Shoulders lower, jaw relaxes. The space behind the eyes relaxes too. With each exhale, let a little weight melt off the chest. Say quietly, "I am safe to receive good." If the words feel new or tender, let them float in the air around you. There is nothing to force. Gentle words settle like warm tea through the body. This is how new beliefs begin to bloom. Abundance comes easier when the inner ground is moist and cared for. There may have been moments lately when a familiar worry tried to take over. A bill, a deadline, a change in plans. Notice that you are still here, breathing through it. Every time breath deepens, a new path opens in the mind. In this space, it becomes clear that abundance is not only money, it is time, ideas, kindness, support, solutions, rest, and the right words at the right moment. When breath is kind, receiving becomes possible. Repeat with breath, "In this moment I soften, in this moment I open." There is no need to figure everything out at once. Only this moment asks for care. If there is a tight knot in the belly, give it warmth with your palm. If the heart feels heavy, give it light attention, the way you would hold a small bird, gently, with respect for its life. Body care is thought care. Thought care is life care. When a thought says, "I am alone in this," the body tenses. When a thought says, "Life can help me," the body eases. Today, let the body teach the mind that help is near. Tiny steps bring strength back to the system. Take another breath and say, "It is safe for me to receive." These words begin a new chapter. In this chapter, trust does not have to be grand. It can be steady and modest. It can be the choice to drink a glass of water before answering a stressful message. It can be the choice to write one clear sentence about what is needed next. It can be a hand over the heart before making a decision. These little acts are signals to life. I value myself. I make room for support. The more these signals are sent, the more life answers. This is not magic thinking. It is the way the nervous system, thoughts, and actions work together. Peace sets the stage for wise choices. Wise choices invite good outcomes. Good outcomes build more peace. Bring attention to the breath again. Feel the belly rise, feel it fall. If thoughts drift to fear, let them travel past like clouds. There is no need to push against them. Instead, allow a kinder thought to stand beside them. I am learning to trust my path. I am willing to feel supported. Good is on its way to me. Say one of these lines softly, letting the words land. Trust grows by repetition, not by pressure. One kind thought, many times, settles into the body and becomes a new pattern. If there is an urge to control everything, smile at that urge. It tried to help by keeping you safe, but it has grown tired. Offer it rest. Say, "I thank the part of me that tried to protect me with worry. I now choose a calmer way." Place both hands over the heart and sense warmth spreading. Peace is not a result of perfect conditions. Peace is a practice that allows better conditions to arrive. When the inner room is quiet, new ideas and timing can be heard more clearly. Now let a simple practice begin. 3 slow breaths. On the exhale, whisper, "I am safe to receive good." Allow the body to respond. Shoulders drop a little more. The chest opens a little more. If tears are close, let them be. The heart knows what to release. This soft opening is a sign that the door to abundance is already moving on its hinges. No force, only warmth and willingness. When you are ready, carry this steadiness with you into the next part of this journey. A sign that abundance is near often shows up in quiet ways. One of the clearest signs is an inner calm that rises without a struggle. It may arrive between tasks, while washing a cup, or during a short walk. A simple sense that the pressure is easing. The mind says, "Maybe I do not have to panic." The body says, "Yes." This calm is more than a mood. It is a signal that the roots are taking hold. Before a seed pushes through the soil, the ground becomes soft and hydrated. The roots drink. The seed grows strong in a place no one can see. Calm is the moisture beneath the surface. It feeds what is about to grow. If panic has been a frequent visitor, the first time calm arrives, it might feel unfamiliar. You might question it or look for the next crisis. Be gentle. The nervous system needs time to learn a new rhythm. It learns by practice. Give calm a chance to stay. When you notice one easy breath, take another. When you notice one free moment without worry, expand it by a minute. These small expansions build a new set point. With each small practice, the message to the body is clear. We are allowed to feel steady even while life sorts itself out. At times, calm is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet and reliable. It shows up when you choose a kind word toward yourself. It shows up when you take a sip of water before making a decision. It shows up when you decline a task that drains your energy. These choices send information inward. I matter. When the body trusts that it matters, the breath softens, the heart rate steadies, tension in the neck eases. With this easing, the mind can notice a path that was not visible before. Solutions like to land in open spaces. Calm creates that space. Let this sign grow through a simple exercise you can keep. Choose a 2-minute stillness break each day. Put a hand on the heart and one on the belly. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Feel the hands rise and fall. Say, "Calm within me opens doors for me." If the mind resists, do not argue. Let the words be like sunlight on the skin. Sunlight does not debate, it warms. These 2 minutes teach the body what safety feels like. Soon the body begins to call for this practice the way it calls for water. And as calm becomes a habit, the outer world responds to the new vibration inside. There may still be bills to pay, tasks to complete, and paths to choose. Calm does not deny this. Calm prepares you to meet it with clarity and self-respect. With calm, the tone of the inner voice changes. Instead of, "This will never work," you hear, "One clear step is enough today." Instead of, "No one will help," you hear, "Support can arrive through many channels." This shift is a doorway. Step through that doorway with one small act that honors your peace. Send a kind message. Make a neat list. Choose the next right task and only that. These actions grow from calm and grow more calm in return. If fear spikes, bring a soft hand to the place it lands in the body, maybe the throat, the chest, the stomach. Say quietly, "I hear you. I am here with you." When fear feels heard, it reduces its grip. It no longer has to shout. You are not fighting yourself. You are caring for yourself. This care frees energy that used to be trapped in worry. That free energy becomes focus, creativity, willingness. These qualities draw better outcomes. They also help you notice gentle timing, like a message coming at the right moment, or a conversation that eases the way forward. Calm makes room for these gifts. Keep a small journal nearby. Each day, write one moment when calm replaced worry. Maybe it was one easy breath. Maybe it was a kind thought. Maybe it was a decision not to rush. Recording these moments tells your mind, this is real, this is growing. Over time, the list becomes long. Reading it will remind you that inner calm is not rare. It is a pattern you are building on purpose. And this pattern is a strong sign that abundance is close, because it shows that your inner life is ready to receive. The ground is watered. The seed has strength. The shoot will break through. Let's seal this section with a gentle breath. In for 4, out for 6. Whisper, calm within me opens doors for me. Feel the body's answer. Life hears this tone. Life answers in kind and timely ways. Trust the moisture in the soil. Trust the quiet power it gives the growing seed. Your calm is feeding what is coming next. Another clear sign that abundance is near is the urge to simplify and make space. This often begins as a light nudge to clear a counter, tidy a drawer, finish a small task that has lingered. It seems simple, but it is powerful. When a closet has room, it welcomes a garment that truly fits. When a schedule has space, there is room for a call that changes the week for the better. Letting go is a loving signal to life. I am ready for better use of my time, energy, and resources. The body feels this signal as ease. The breath moves without effort. There is a little more lightness at the end of the day. Start small to build trust with yourself. Choose one surface. Choose one drawer. Choose one digital folder. Set a 10-minute timer. In those minutes, release what does not serve the person you are becoming. Items that carry old stories of not enough or never again can be thanked and let go. This thanks is not for the object, it is for your own growth. You are recognizing that you have learned from the past and are free to move forward. As space opens, say, I create space, and life fills it with good. Let the words move through your chest and down into your belly. Feel the body's yes. As you clear, notice the mind picking up speed. Thoughts often try to stir doubt. What if I need this later? Bring the breath in and slow the pace. Ask a kind question. Does this serve my peace today? If the answer is no, release it. If the answer is not yet clear, set the item aside and revisit it tomorrow. There is no rush. Simplifying is not about harsh rules. It is about loving alignment. Each kept item is there because it supports the person you are now. Each released item leaves a clean place where new good can land easily. The same is true for tasks. If there is a list that pulls at your attention, make it simple and focused. Circle the one action that brings the most relief. Do that first. Relief is a direct path to receiving. When the body feels relief, energy returns. When energy returns, you have more room to see and accept opportunities. If you finish that one action and feel momentum, do the next most helpful task. If not, take a few deep breaths and honor the progress made. Progress builds self-trust, and self-trust attracts more support. Notice how the body responds as you simplify. The chest opens, the neck eases, the steps feel steadier, the senses become clearer, colors seem a little brighter. This is not your imagination. It is your nervous system leaving high alert and returning to balance. In balance, the mind can spot a helpful email, a kind offer, a small saving, or a new idea that was hiding under cluttered thoughts. Space is not empty. Space is an invitation. By clearing, you are writing the invitation in large letters. Good is welcome here. Extend this practice to time. Look at the week ahead and choose one non-essential commitment to release with kindness. Send a polite note. I need to simplify my schedule and cannot make this. Notice the wave of relief that follows. That relief is valuable. It may open a time window for rest or for an action that truly matters to your growth. Abundance grows where energy is honored. If the thought of saying no brings worry, place a hand over the heart and breathe. You're not rejecting life, you are choosing life. You are shaping a day that supports your well-being, and well-being is fertile ground for prosperity. There may be digital clutter as well, old files, photos, notes, and messages that hold you in the past. Choose a few minutes to clear these. With each delete, say, I bless my past and make room for better. Watch how your focus sharpens. When a message of support arrives, you will see it quickly. When a useful idea appears, you will save it in a clear place. You are training your attention to value what is real and helpful now. Attention is a form of love. Wherever attention rests, growth follows. Sometimes letting go brings up feelings. There may be a story attached to an item or a plan, money spent, hopes held, time given. Offer those feelings a gentle place to land. Sit with them for a few breaths. Say, I honor the part of me that tried so hard. I free myself to move in kindness now. Tears may flow, that is cleansing. After the release, a soft lightness appears. In that lightness, new good can arrive without pushing. The body recognizes this as relief and begins to crave the clarity that comes with it. To keep this sign growing, create a short daily rhythm. 10 minutes to clear one small area. 10 minutes to organize one folder or paper stack. A short review of the next day's tasks with the question, what supports my peace? Then speak this line, I create space, and life fills it with good. Feel it land. Each small choice is a vote for the person you are becoming, calm, clear, and ready to receive. These votes add up. Soon, the home, the schedule, and even the inner voice take on a simpler tone. In that tone, gratitude rises on its own. Gratitude is a strong magnet for abundance, but gratitude grows best in clear space. As this practice becomes part of your day, you may catch subtle changes. A bill is easier to handle. A helpful call arrives at the right time. An idea comes during a calm walk. The mind will say, this is a small thing. Smile. Small things are the building blocks of the larger blessing. By clearing, you are reshaping your life to welcome what you have asked for. There is nothing harsh in this. It is soft, steady, and full of respect for your well-being. Take a closing breath. Whisper, I create space, and life fills it with good. Let your body absorb the message. Space is ready. Calm is ready. You are ready. There is a tender sign that many overlook. Helpful timing begins to show up in small ways. The right words appear at the right hour. A needed answer lands just when it is most useful. A kind message reaches the phone the moment the mind was asking for reassurance. A thought of a solution is followed by a chance to try it the same day. These are not accidents. Life speaks in soft signals when the inner space is open. When calm grows and extra clutter is cleared, gentle currents become easier to feel. These currents do not force, they guide. They are like a light wind moving a small boat toward a friendly shore. The body often knows a sign before the mind does. There may be a warm flush across the chest, a sudden ease in the breath, or a quiet tingling at the back of the neck. It is not drama. It is a soft yes. This yes can be trusted. When that feeling arrives, slow down and listen. Place a hand over the heart. Ask, what is the next small step? Then wait for the answer to rise. Not a big plan, a small, kind step. Follow that step. and let the next one come later. Synchronicities are like stepping stones that appear as the foot lifts. Look only for the next stone. That is enough. Some signs look like repeating patterns. A phrase shows up in different places in one day. A number repeats. A helpful idea is mentioned by two different people who have no connection. A job lead is echoed twice in 1 week. A resource is gifted in more than one way. A book falls open on a page that answers a question from the morning. Let these patterns be friendly taps on the shoulder. They are saying, "This way feels right." There is no need to chase signs or demand them. Let them arrive. Let them be received with a light heart. To honor these moments, keep a small daily alignments log. Write down 3 tiny alignments from the last day or two. They do not need to be grand. A short line at the grocery store when time felt tight. A song on the radio that lifted the mood. An email that solved a small problem without effort. As these notes grow, the mind learns that support is not rare. It is an ongoing thread. Reading this log builds trust. Trust relaxes the body. A relaxed body notices even more good timing. A steady spiral of support begins to form. When a sign arrives, practice a 3-breath pause before acting. Breathe in and out slowly. Ask, "Is this for me now?" Listen for the body's answer. If the belly eases and the breath deepens, take one gentle step forward. If the chest tightens, it may be a "not now" or a "not this." There is nothing wrong with either answer. Guidance includes pauses and redirections. A pause is not a failure. It is care. It holds space for an even better fit. Synchronicity works hand in hand with clarity. Clarity grows in silence and breath. A simple line can help open the door to more of these moments. Life lovingly arranges support for me. Say it without effort, the way sunlight warms the skin. Let it soak into muscles, tendons, and the soft tissue around the heart. With time, this line becomes a natural tone in the mind. It is not a spell. It is a reminder of partnership with life. In this partnership, small gifts and clear doors are normal. The nervous system learns that safety and support can be expected. When safety is expected, the body stays open enough to receive what appears. Sometimes a sign looks like an obstacle that moves out of the way on its own. A late fee is waived. A meeting is canceled and creates room for a useful task. A repair ends up cheaper than planned. A long wait shortens. When relief arrives without pushing, breathe it in with thanks. The more relief is noticed, the more the body leans toward peace. Peace invites better timing. Better timing eases the road. If doubt says, "This is nothing," smile at the doubt. Doubt is trying to prevent disappointment. Thank it for the effort and let it rest. Then return to the facts. Write the small gift in the log. Note how the body felt. Note what step became clear after it. That is how trust is built, not by arguing with doubt, but by collecting evidence of care. Evidence speaks to the mind in a language it respects. Stay willing to be led by kindness rather than fear. When a soft yes arrives, act in a simple way. Send the email, make the call, take the walk. Water the idea that keeps returning. Release the action that feels heavy and forced. Let ease be a map. The map will change shape as it guides the day. That is not a problem. That is life working with you. At the close of the evening, lay a hand over the heart and say, "Life lovingly arranges support for me, I notice. I accept, feel the shoulders drop. Feel the breath deepen. Support is near and also here, in the quiet space that has been made inside." Another sign shows itself when gratitude rises without strain and receiving becomes easier. This is not a forced smile or a list made with tension. It is a natural feeling that shows up in small waves across the day. The cup of tea tastes a little better. The sun on the skin feels like a gift. The soft bed at night feels like a blessing. A kind word lands without the reflex to brush it away. Help is accepted with grace. The body shows this shift first. The jaw lets go, the shoulders open, the breath moves freely, and a gentle warmth spreads through the chest. Appreciation and receiving share the same doorway. When one walks in, the other follows. Receiving can be simple. When kind words arrive, the old habit may be to deflect. It was nothing, or anyone could do it. This habit closes the door on a blessing as it tries to enter. Try another way. Pause, breathe, let the chest soften. Say, "Thank you, I receive that." Feel how the body responds to these words. Something settles. There is space. The nervous system learns that praise is safe. When praise is safe, more good is allowed to land. This is not vanity. This is health. It is the healthy flow of giving and receiving in balance. Let a small gratitude rhythm grow. Each day, write 3 thank yous that are true for that day. Keep them real and specific. Warm water for a shower, a laugh during a hard hour, a piece of fresh fruit, a quiet moment before bed. When gratitude is real, the body understands it. The heart rate steadies. The breath turns deep and even. A wave of ease moves down the back. This is not only a nice feeling, it is a healing state where the immune system, digestion, and mood find balance. In balance, the mind can notice opportunities, and the hands can accept them without fear. Receiving also improves when the hands practice an open shape. During a short pause, rest the hands on the lap with the palms up. Let the fingers uncurl. This posture tells the body it is safe to welcome in. Stay for a minute with eyes open or closed. Inhale softly. Exhale longer than the inhale. Picture ease flowing down the arms and into the palms. After a minute, bring the hands to the heart and breathe once more. This simple posture is a quiet teacher. With daily practice, the mind learns to open at the right moments, and the body supports that opening. If unworthiness tries to block the door, meet it with care. Place a hand on the heart and speak gently. I am learning to receive with grace. If guilt rises when help is offered, answer with a soft truth. Support circulates. I give and I receive. Write a few lines about the good that flows out when rested, supported, and seen. Notice how that good touches work, family, and community. Receiving is not taking from others. It is saying yes to the flow that allows more good to move through. A full cup can share, an empty cup cannot. Let a few simple lines guide this shift when needed. I welcome blessings with grace. Help is safe for me. Good comes to me and through me. Speak one of these lines while breathing slowly. Feel the body's answer. A small smile may appear without effort. The jaw may rest. The eyes may soften. Let that be enough for the moment. Small openings train the system better than grand declarations said with strain. To build ease with receiving, set up a light practice called a receiving rehearsal. Choose a quiet moment in the evening. Close the eyes and picture a simple gift arriving tomorrow. A kind note, a clear answer, a friendly offer, a small payment. See the self accept it calmly. Hear the words, "Thank you, I receive this." Feel how the body stays soft while accepting. Keep the scene short and gentle, then let it go. This prepares the mind to choose ease when the real moment comes. As this sign grows, notice how the day changes. Gratitude is easy. Help is welcome. Appreciation is held with care. The body feels lighter. Choices come from peace instead of fear. When the mind moves into this tone, opportunities feel safe enough to approach. They do not have to shout to be noticed. They walk up with a simple knock and the door opens. Before sleep, place a hand over the heart. Whisper, I welcome blessings with grace. Let the breath carry this line through the chest. This is the tone of a life ready to receive. A further sign of abundance arriving is clearer boundaries and a new respect for time. This sign may begin as a small thought. A certain task drains energy each week. A certain habit steals focus. A certain pattern leaves the body tense by evening. With growing self-worth, the inner voice says, "This does not match who I am now." Boundaries are not walls that shut life out. Boundaries are garden fences that protect tender plants while they root and bloom. Inside a safe garden, growth is steady and strong. Begin with a simple check-in. Draw 3 columns on a page: nourish, neutral, drain. List tasks, habits, and commitments from the last week. Place each one in a column. Notice the balance. Many lives carry too much in the drain column. Choose one item from drain, the one that would bring the most relief if it changed. Ask, what small step reduces this drain? The step might be a kind no, a shorter time box, a changed order, or a pause to rest before the task. Act on that one step within 24 hours. Relief will follow. Relief is proof that the boundary is loving and wise. Saying no can feel new at first. Here is a gentle way. Use simple words. "Thank you for thinking of me. I can't take this on." Or, "My schedule is full, so I'll pass this time." Speak with a steady breath and relaxed shoulders. A kind no honors both sides. It does not attack. It does not explain too much. It simply respects reality. After saying no, notice the wave of ease that follows in the body. The chest opens, the breath flows, the spine feels supported. That ease is a sign that energy is returning to its rightful home. Valuing time often means valuing focus. Choose a time window for one meaningful task and protect it the way a fence protects a seedbed. During this window, silence extra notifications and reduce small distractions. Put a hand on the heart and say, "This matters to me." Work gently and steadily. Take a short stretch every 20 or 30 minutes to keep the body at ease. When the window closes, stop. Celebrate the care given to attention. This respect for time tells life that energy is precious. Life responds by sending better matches for that energy. Boundaries also live in the body. Notice where the body says no. For many, it is a tightness in the throat, a dip in the belly, a pressure in the chest. When these signals rise, take one deep breath and check the next choice. Is a no needed? Is a pause wiser than a quick yes? When the body is invited into the decision, the outcome tends to honor health. Health creates space for prosperity to land. A tired, overcommitted system has little room for new good. A rested, respected system can welcome it easily. Sometimes a boundary is a promise to end the workday at a certain hour. Sometimes it is a promise not to check messages during the first hour of the morning. Sometimes it is a promise to protect one day a week for rest or creative play. Choose one small promise that feels supportive and keep it for the next 7 days. If a slip happens, forgive it and return to the promise without drama. Promises kept build self-trust. Self-trust is a strong magnet for abundance because it shows life that resources will be handled with care. If fear appears, fear of letting others down, fear of missing out, hold that fear like a child who needs comfort. Say, "I hear you. I am choosing what is kind and steady." Breathe with the fear until it softens. Boundaries set from love do not reject others. They protect the channel through which love and service flow. When the channel is clear, the help given to others is brighter and more effective. This is how valuing time increases the good shared, not just the good received. Use a gentle line to support this new pattern. What honors me multiplies my good. Repeat it while breathing slowly and standing tall. Feel how the spine lengthens and the chest opens. This posture is not about power over others. It is about power within, calm, patient, and steady. With this inner stance, the day takes a better shape. Fewer rushed choices, more simple yeses that actually fit. A calendar with breathing room, a body that feels respected at sunset. At the practical level, place a short white space block in the day, a 15-minute window with no task. Use it for rest, breath, or a short walk. Call it open space. Protect it like any meeting. This space is not empty. It is where timing, ideas, and guidance can land. Many feel they do not have time for such a block. Try it for 3 days. Watch how the other tasks find better rhythm around it. What seems like a loss becomes a gain. Energy is higher, clarity is sharper, outcomes improve with less strain. At the end of the day, review the 3 columns again and place at least one item from drain into either neutral or nourish through a small change. Keep the process kind and simple. Each small shift is a vote for a life that respects energy, time, and peace. These votes add up quickly. As the days pass, the body learns a new normal, rested, clear, gently protected. In this state, abundance does not need to push its way in. There is a clean, open gate and a clear path inside. Lay a hand over the heart, breathe in ease, whisper, "What honors me multiplies my good." Let the body answer with a soft calm. The garden is protected, growth is sure. There is another sign that whispers rather than shouts. A new idea arrives with a peaceful pull. It does not push or rush, it invites. It lands between breaths while folding laundry, brushing teeth, or taking a short walk. This idea feels kind to the body. The chest stays open, the jaw is soft, and the breath moves easily while thinking about it. That is how the system says yes. Notice how this differs from the old way where ideas came with tension, urgency, or a demand to prove worth. This idea walks beside you rather than dragging you forward. It asks for one simple step, not a leap across a canyon. When inspiration is healthy, it aligns with well-being. It fits your current season. It respects your capacity. It carries the tone of, "I can do this," and the body agrees. Let this peaceful pull guide your next step. Place a hand over the belly and one over the heart. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Ask softly, "What is the next small step for me?" Wait for a gentle answer. It might be to write a simple email, to set a short call, to make a clear list, to check a detail, or to learn one small skill. Keep it within a span of time that feels friendly, like 15 minutes. After taking that step, stop and breathe again. Feel how the body responds to follow through. There will be a tiny glow inside, steady and warm. That glow is your inner yes growing stronger. Create a quiet place for these ideas to gather. Keep a peace-led ideas page nearby. When a soft idea visits, write it down without judging it. Note how your body felt when it appeared. Shoulders easy, breath steady, stomach light. This record helps the mind trust the difference between genuine inspiration and nervous pressure. Over time, you will see a pattern. The ideas that arrive with ease tend to open doors with less strain. Let this become your compass. Return to the page each morning or evening. Choose one item that feels kind today and give it 15 minutes. When 15 minutes end, praise the effort. Praise grows the muscle of follow-through more than harsh willpower ever could. If an idea comes with a little doubt, the kind that wonders if you are ready, hold that doubt with patience. Doubt often shows up when growth is near. Thank it for trying to keep you safe. Then ask the body again. If the belly is calm and the breath is steady while you imagine doing the first tiny step, proceed gently. If the body tightens, set the idea aside for now. Timing is part of wisdom. A not now is not a never. Place a small heart next to the idea on your list and revisit it in a few days. You are not falling behind. You are building a rhythm that supports your nervous system and honors your health. Let this simple line support the process. Gentle action grows abundant results. Speak it as you begin your 15-minute window. Feel the spine lengthen and the chest open. This is how action can feel: clear, kind, and possible. When the mind tries to jump to the end, bring it back to one reachable step: a single call, a single message, a single page written, a single account reviewed. These steps gather into a path, like lanterns lighting the way one by one. When one lantern is lit, the next becomes visible. Trust the near light, walk to it, then let the next one appear in its time. At the close of the day, sit with your list and circle one idea that still hums with peace. That hum is not loud. It feels like a soft warmth low in the belly or a calm in the chest. Commit to one tiny action toward it tomorrow, then set the page down and breathe. You are learning the language of your inner yes. You are building a life led by ease rather than fear. This is a strong sign of abundance because abundance is well-used energy flowing through open channels. Peaceful ideas create those channels. They are bridges that meet you where you stand and carry you one step further without strain. There is a deeper sign that shows the soil is almost ready to bloom. Old money stories begin to loosen. These stories may have sounded like "there is never enough," or "I have to work to the point of pain to deserve," or "others are allowed to prosper, not me." These lines were learned under stress, passed along by people who were also doing their best. No blame is needed. Healing asks only for honesty and kindness. When a story rises, it brings a feeling with it: tight throat, heavy chest, pinched belly. The body shows where the old belief lives. That is where warmth is needed most. Sit in a quiet spot and place a hand where the feeling is strongest. Breathe slowly and let the hand bring comfort. Write 3 simple columns on a page: story, feeling, new truth. In the first column, write the old line as it appears. In the second, write how it lands in the body. In the third, write a kinder truth that supports your growth today. For example, "There is never enough" becomes "good arrives through many channels. I allow new ones." "I have to suffer to deserve" becomes "my well-being invites right work and right pay." "Others are allowed to prosper, not me" becomes "we all rise with love. My good helps the good of others." Keep the language clear and simple. Let the body decide when the new truth feels true. You will sense it as a small ease, like fresh air in a room. Bring mirror work into this healing. Stand with shoulders soft and face gentle. Look into the eyes and say, "I am willing to choose thoughts that prosper my life." Pause and breathe. It is safe to grow beyond old lessons. Pause and breathe. I allow new channels of support to reach me. Speak slowly and leave space for feelings to move. Tears may come, let them cleanse. Laughter may rise, let it brighten the space. The goal is not to convince with force. It is to befriend the nervous system with steady kindness. Over days and weeks, the body learns that these new truths can be trusted. Bring awareness to the inner voice throughout the day. When the old story tries to lead, respond with care. If the thought says, "This always goes wrong," answer with, "I am learning a new way and I am supported." If the thought says, "There is no help," answer with, "Help exists and I am open to seeing it." Keep the breath long and even as you speak. The body takes cues from breath first and words second. Long exhales tell the system that safety is present and safety allows new ideas to settle. A small practice can speed this softening. Set a timer for 5 minutes. For the first minute, breathe in for 4 counts and out for 6. For the next 3 minutes, write a loop of one supportive line by hand. Life supports me in steady ways, or I choose thoughts that nourish my peace, or I am safe to receive. Keep the pen moving. For the final minute, sit still and let the words settle in your chest. This simple loop rewires gently because it pairs calm breath, body stillness, and clear language. The mind listens and the body follows. Honor the past by acknowledging what it taught: resourcefulness, determination, courage. Thank those qualities for helping you reach this day. Now invite them to work with peace rather than worry. Say, we can be strong and soft at the same time. Strength built from fear becomes brittle. Strength built from love bends and does not break. This flexible strength is the true foundation for prosperity. The more you practice it, the more you notice that money talks become less charged, choices feel clearer, and opportunities are heard without panic. This change in tone is a signal that the old knots have loosened and the flow can move more freely. If a setback occurs, treat it as a teacher rather than a verdict. Sit with the feelings, breathe, and write 2 questions. What did this moment show me about my needs? What is the next kind step? Let the answers be simple and immediate, not grand plans. The next kind step might be to reach out for a small piece of help, to make a clear request, to rest for an hour, or to adjust a timeline. Self-respect in hard moments is the strongest proof to life that you are ready to receive more. It says, I know how to care for the channel. I can be trusted with greater flow. Close this healing section with a gentle affirmation spoken 3 times, slowly. I choose thoughts that prosper my life. Feel the words touch the heart. Feel them move into the belly. Feel them settle in the spine. The new story is being written, 1 breath and 1 choice at a time. When readiness grows, a daily rhythm helps it hold. This rhythm does not need to be long to be powerful. Keep it kind and repeatable. Start with breath. Sit where you can relax your shoulders and jaw. Place 1 hand on the heart and 1 on the belly. Breathe in softly for 4, breathe out for 6, and do this 3 times. Let the long exhale wash the nerves like warm water. Whisper, I am safe to receive good. This single minute sets the tone for the day. Safety first, then clarity, then action. Move to gratitude that is real in this moment. Speak 3 thank yous that belong to today: a clean page, a warm drink, a quiet corner, a smile from a stranger. Keep it true and simple. Genuine gratitude tells the body that life is not only danger and lack. It widens the lens so that support can be seen. As the chest softens with thanks, notice how the breath deepens without effort. This is a sign that the body is entering a state where decisions are wiser and actions are kinder. Now shift 1 thought. Pick a limiting line that has tried to lead this week. Write it down as it appears in the mind. Then write a supportive line that feels honest today. If the old line says, I'm always behind, write, I can choose 1 clear step that moves me forward. If the old line says, no one cares, write, care exists and I allow it near today. Say the supportive line out loud once and feel its weight and warmth. A single thought changed each day becomes a new pattern over time. Patterns are what shape experiences. This is how mind, body, and life move together. Practice a brief receiving rehearsal. Close the eyes and see a simple gift arriving, a small payment, a clear answer, a kind offer, a helpful introduction. Watch yourself say, thank you, I received this, and feel the body stay open while the gift lands. Keep this scene friendly and short, then let it go. You are not clinging. You are teaching the system to stay calm when good comes near. Calm receiving is a skill, like steady breathing or relaxed posture. Skills improve with gentle practice. Finish the routine with one reachable action. Choose a step that fits into 15 minutes and supports the idea that feels most alive today. Set a quiet timer, breathe once, and begin. When the timer ends, close your eyes for a breath and speak a simple blessing. This small step counts. If you feel energy to do more, take another small step. If not, honor the boundary and stop. You are learning to move in sync with your capacity. This prevents burnout and builds trust in your follow-through. Trust is a bridge that abundance loves to cross. Keep this rhythm at either the start or the close of the day. Let it be a gentle anchor. When life feels fast, the routine steadies you. When life feels slow, the routine keeps you connected to growth. When a day is hard, even one part of the routine, just the breath or just the gratitude, still nourishes the system. Allow flexibility without losing the heart of the practice. The heart is simple: safety, appreciation, belief shift, receiving, small action. 5 quiet pieces, 7 to 10 minutes, repeated with love. As days gather, notice how choices shift. The voice inside grows kinder. The body feels more often at ease than on edge. Help is spotted sooner and welcomed with grace. Ideas arise with that peaceful pull you now recognize. Tasks are done in a way that protects your energy. These are not small things. These are the bones of a new life taking shape inside the old one. Abundance arrives most easily where such bones are strong and flexible. Now let the whole journey settle. You have softened into safety. You have made space for what is good. You have listened to gentle timing and accepted small gifts. You have opened to gratitude and learned to receive with grace. You have set boundaries that honor your energy. You have followed ideas that feel kind to your body. You have begun to release stories that kept your heart tight. You have chosen a daily rhythm that keeps you steady. These are living signs that abundance is close, because abundance grows where love is practiced in simple, repeatable ways. Take one full breath and let the exhale be long. There is a quiet strength inside you that does not need to shout. It guides without pushing. It respects the pace of healing and the pace of growth. Trust that strength now. Trust it to show the next right step, and then the next. The mind will still try to race at times. The body will sometimes tense. Let that be a cue to pause rather than a reason to quit. Place a hand on the heart. Let your inner voice speak kindly. I am on my way and I am supported. Feel how that line lands. It lands like a warm blanket. It lands like a friend at the door. Choose one action within the next day that seals this path. It can be the 15-minute step on an idea that glows with peace. It can be a kind no that protects your time. It can be a small clearing that creates space for a new arrival. It can be a simple message asking for help you are ready to receive. Let it be the shape that fits your life today. Take the step and pause. Breathe. Praise the movement. Praising the step is fuel for the next one. Carry a few soft lines with you as you move forward. Say them slowly with breath and let them rest in the body. I am safe to receive good. Life supports me in steady ways. What honors me multiplies my good. Gentle action grows abundant results. Speak whichever one fits the hour. Speak it once or twice, then let silence do the rest. Silence is where guidance crystallizes, where the next small door appears. As you continue, notice how your world begins to answer your new tone. Doors that once felt locked ease open. People who match your kindness step closer. Work that respects your energy shows up more often. The numbers on a page begin to tell a kinder story. The body wakes more rested and ends the day with more peace. This is not a miracle given from far away. This is a garden you have tended each day with breath, with care, with simple choices, and with love. Growth shows, blossoms appear, fruit follows in its season. Let this be your closing blessing for now, spoken with a slow breath and a soft smile. With love in my heart, I welcome the abundance that is arriving. Feel these words touch your whole system, mind, body, and spirit. Let them open the inner gate a little wider. Then take your next small, kind step. The path is lit enough for today.